So in this video we're going to be looking at dictionaries. Dictionary is a key value pair store, and we can create dictionaries by one of two ways. We can do d equals and then using the curly brackets like this, or we can do d equals and we can use the dictionary function, so dict and parentheses like that. And if we want to create a dictionary that's pre-populated, you can do d equals and then open curly bracket, and then for the first item we want the key to be 1 and the value apple, and then the second item we want the key to be 2 and value to be ball, and we'll close the dictionary. So we can see D now is a dictionary of 2 items, 1 apple and 2 ball. I'm just going to write up another few examples. So D1, so now we have 3 dictionaries, D, D1, D2. Now with dictionaries the keys have to be immutable, so they can be of type integer like in dictionary D, or they can be a string like in D1, or they can be a tuple like in D2. Whereas the values of an item in the dictionary can be of any type, so you can have string values, you can have int values, and we can also have strings, as well as another dictionary data store. Now that we've created the dictionary, how do we access items and values in the dictionary? We can do that by doing, let's say we want to access ball in dictionary D, we can do that by doing D and then passing it the key value, so which is 2, and you can see we get ball back. Let's do another one. Let's try to get the item with key age in dictionary 1, so we do D1 and then pass it the key which is age, and we should get back 26. Now if we pass a key that doesn't exist in the dictionary, like say X, we get a key error like that. So to avoid getting errors we can also use the .get function. So let's do D1 and let's get age again, so we do .get and then pass it the key, and that'll give you 26. And if we pass it a key that doesn't exist, we don't get an error. Now instead of giving an error, the get function gives back a none by default. We can also change the default, so if we want to give back an empty string if the key doesn't exist, we can do that by doing X and then comma, and as a second parameter we can give it an empty string, which sets the default as an empty string, and because the key value X doesn't exist, it gives back that empty string. So now that we know how to create dictionaries and access items in the dictionary, how do we modify values of items in the dictionary and add items? So we can do that easily by assignment. So let's say we want to change age in this dictionary from 26 to 27. We can do that by doing D, which is the dictionary, passing the key that we want to change and then assigning that to what we want to change it to. So we want to change it to 27, and if we look at the dictionary now, age is 27. We can also add items the same way. So if we want to add another item with the key address and the value downtown, we do that by doing D and then passing the key address and then assigning the value. And if we look at the dictionary now, we have a new item in the dictionary with key address and value downtown. We can also delete and remove items from the dictionary. We can do that by using the del keyword and then pass the dictionary and the key of the item that we want to delete. So let's say we want to delete age, we pass in age, and if we look at the dictionary now, we can see that age is gone. We also have the pop method to do the same thing, so we can do d.pop, and let's say this time we want to get rid of address, so we pass address as a key, and you can see this time it's actually given back the value instead of just removing it with the delete method. And if we look at the dictionary, it still goes and removes the address from the dictionary. So now we're just left with name John. When removing items from a dictionary, we have to be careful because both ways will give you an error if the key does not exist in the dictionary. So if we do D and then try to remove an item with key X which doesn't exist, we'll get a key error, and the same with the pop function. We can also find the length of the dictionary using the length function and then passing the dictionary in there, and as we know we only have one item in the dictionary. There's also the clear function, so if we want to remove everything from the dictionary we can do d.clear. That'll give back an empty dictionary, but the dictionary still exists, so if you want to delete the dictionary we can also do that by doing del and then passing that object, and now you can see that that object is completely deleted. So that's it for dictionaries. If you have any questions about dictionaries, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.